After having put thousands of hours into maxing not only a normal Ironman account, but also a hardcore Ironman account, I set myself a goal to be the first person in RuneScape to max all 3 Ironman game modes. I'm now attempting to tackle one of old school's most difficult challenges, maxing an Ultimate Ironman. This is my road to maxing every Ironman mode. What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 50 of the Ultimate Ironman series. In the last episode, I finally got my full Darox, and I started doing some stuff with diaries. I finished the Mauritania diary, and I started working more towards chinning, and I did unlock this area. So the next thing I have to do is charge my Bone Crusher. I was trying to figure out the best method for this, because on Ultimate Ironman, it's kind of weird. And I did ask my friend Sin City, who is also another Ultimate Ironman, and he gave me an idea of the method that he used. So I'm going to use that and change it around a little bit and see how it goes. To do this, though, the first thing I have to do is build a Catherby portal in my house. So there's the portal built. This actually requires me to have level 87 magic, and I just got that level from Barrows, so this worked out pretty nicely. Okay, so now for the method. I'm going to try to explain this the best I can. First things first, I have to be on the Lunar Spellbook for this because I'm going to be using the Oriana teleport, which you guys just saw right now. Then you run south down here, and there's a bunch of bone spawns, and I'm going to be picking them up in this exact order. There's 9 bones I'm going to be picking up total here. Once I reach the last bone, I'm going to be world hopping and then picking up 2 more to get a total of 11 in my inventory. I am going to be doing 11 per trip because I have to have all this other stuff in my inventory to be able to teleport around and stuff. After I have all 11 bones in my inventory, I'm going to be using my ectophile to teleport, and then I'm going to go upstairs and grind the bones. Also, I'm going to be grinding these manually since the automatic process, it's really slow compared to doing it manually, but overall it is going to save me a ton of time. Once I have all of my bone meal, I'm going to teleport to my house using my house tab and then use the Catherby portal. For me at my agility level and having full graceful, I only have to use my pool to recharge my stamina every 2 trips. Once I use my Catherby portal, I'm going to run south and go to the charters over here and buy these buckets of slime. They do only have 10 in stock, so I'm going to buy 10 and then hop worlds and buy another one. Finally, once I have everything in my inventory, I'm going to use my ectophile to teleport back again and then worship the bones and repeat. So I'm actually going back and editing over this now. Originally, I thought I was going to need 150,000 charges because on the wiki it says you get 5 XP per bone buried from the monkeys that I'm going to be chinning. And I even went and checked some people's YouTube videos of them chinning there with the Bone Crusher, and they were getting +5 as well. So I'm really happy I looked more into this because it actually turns out that you get 16 prayer XP per monkey killed, not 5. Apparently Jagex must have updated it or something sometime within the last 3 years to give more XP, and they just never updated it on the wiki or something. But this is really nice for me because instead of needing 150,000 charges, which would have required me to do this for like 6 hours, I'm only going to need like 50,000. This ended up being pretty quick. 50,000 charges, almost 51,000. I did time an hour to see how many I was able to get, and I was getting about 27,500 per hour. So it ended up taking about 2 hours, which really isn't too bad. Now with everything out of the way, I can just go straight to Hunter and do 83 to 99. And then chin 99 ranged. So one thing first I need to mention is if you hunt chins and you die with them, all of the chins get released. So once I get these chins, I cannot suicide again a Hespori to change my inventory setup. So I have to get my entire setup ready that I'm going to be chinning with before I start doing Hunter. Alright everybody, so after like an hour and a half of figuring out everything I wanted to do with this is the setup that I came up with. So we got the Full Void, my Fury, the War Blessing, which is going to give me some prayer bonus, Damage Book for some more prayer bonus as well. This gives +5 prayer bonus, Explorer Ring 2, which gives another +1 prayer bonus, and I also have a defense cape, so this is going to act as a Ring of Life in case I DC and I somehow die, and it does also give an additional 4 prayer bonus, so I have a pretty decent amount of prayer bonus here. So my inventory is going to be a lot different when I actually go and chin, because I need to use a short bow and some arrows since I'm hunting outside of the private area at the moment. Now the reason that I'm hunting here instead of the private area is because to get to the private area, I have to finish the Hard Western Provinces diary, and for that I do need level 70 ranged. I'm only 61 at the moment, so my plan is to hunt here until I get enough chins to get 70 ranged. Then I'm going to take a break, go and chin for 70, and then get that diary done. The reason you need 70 is you need to kill an elf with a crystal bow. That's also why I have the crystal weapon seed in my inventory. I'm going to make that into a crystal bow when I need to go and do the diary. And then once I'm 70, I can go unlock the new area. I can also upgrade my Void to Elite Void. I'm not 100% sure on how many chins I'm going to need for 61 to 70, but when estimating it, it came up to be between 1,500 and 2,000. Also starting off at 83 Hunter, I'll just see you guys back when I have enough chins to be able to get myself to 70 ranged. There we go, 2,000 total red chins. I did decide to go for the maximum I mentioned before. I don't want to get like 20k XP to 70 and have to come back here. So I got up to level 85 Hunter. We're at 1997 total now. And I did also get about 110k XP per hour here, which honestly outside of the private area isn't too bad. So now a few things that I don't need anymore. Once I get to the private area, I don't actually need to use these bows and stuff anymore because the chins won't run away because there's like 10 of them. Also, I need to get rid of my cash stack. I'm going to be dropping my Artie cloak to make some more inventory space. And also, overall, I need to figure out how many ranging potions, prey pots, and staminas to take. It's going to take a while to figure out a good ratio for that, but I'll see you guys once I'm all the way through the tunnels and I'm ready to go down the hole and start chinning. Alright, so here we are. I did do a test keeping my prayers up to see how long I'd last for a minute, because if you guys don't know, if you DC, your character auto logs out within a minute. So I went through 26 prayer points. I'm just going to keep it safe and say 30. So if I DC and my prayer is over 30, my prayer will still be up by the time I log out, so I should be safe with that. Also with my range potions, since I don't have many of them, I have to conserve them as much as possible. So I did some more math with that. And it seems if I want to keep these all the way till 99, every 52k range XP I get, I'm going to be using a dose of my pot. I reset my range counter, my prayer counter, and my hit points counter so I can keep track of all of those over this time. And I'm also going to get 2,000 total down here, probably within like 10 minutes. For those of you that haven't seen this method before, it's pretty simple. You just go to this corner right here, you turn on your auto retaliate, and you run back and forth between these two corners. And every time you see your XP drop is when you click into the next corner. So I do have a bunch of prayer pots in my inventory right now, and that's only because I'm going to be here for an hour and I don't feel like picking up the 1 doses, but these do drop 1 dose prayer pots, and I am going to want to maximize the amount of time I'm able to stay here per trip. So in the future, I'm probably only going to bring like 1 prayer pot, and I'm going to end up picking up these 1 doses as I go. Like I said, this was going to come really quick. 2,000 total on an Ultimate Ironman. But overall, this is going pretty good so far. And there it is, level 70 ranged and 200 chins left, so it ended up taking me around 1,800 total. But now that I have the level 70, I can go make my crystal weapon seed into a crystal bow, kill the elf, and finish the Western Province's hard diary. And that's the elf kill done and the hard Western Province's diary completed. Now I'm going to go head over to the Gnome Child and get the XP lamp. Another nice XP lamp, and of course it's going straight into Herblore, another 15,000 experience. Upgrading from Normal Void to Elite Void did cost 200 per piece. Thankfully when I did pest control before, I took that into account, and before leaving I got those points. So now we also have Elite Void, and I have the new Hunter area unlocked. Now that I have access to this private area, my XP rates are going to be much higher than they were before. So I forgot to mention, I gained 423,000 ranged experience, and from that XP I also gained 25,000 prayer experience, meaning that it was about 16.6 ranged XP to prayer XP, which is exactly the amount of XP I worked it out to being with my Bone Crusher, so I'm happy that worked out. If I ran out of Bone Crusher charges, yeah, that would have been pretty bad. Now that everything's set up, I can get to grinding Hunter. The trap setup I'm using, there's like so many different ones you can use here. I just looked around on Twitter and other places on YouTube of people that have really high ranged XP that have done a lot of chin catching, and a few of them use this setup, so I'm just going to copy it. I think I'll do updates maybe like every 5 levels. Here's the first update. There is level 90, 2.5 million XP gained so far, and also up to about 8,000 total chins. XP per hour wise, I'd say I'm getting about 120, 125k right now. Okay, so now compared to the last clip, it's been a while. 6 million Hunter XP gained, so I've been at this for well over 40 hours now, and also my chin count is a bit over 20,000. There is something I want to take a break and talk about here with you guys. You can just watch me hunt in the background. Pretty much everyone watching this by this point will know that Group Ironman has been announced at RuneFest, and since I'm trying to max all the Ironman modes, it means I'm going to have to play another Ironman. I did a poll on my channel asking you guys if you want to see 2, 3, 4, or 5 groups, and it looks like the majority of you guys want 4. I'd say it's like 99.9% that I'm going to be playing with Alkin. As for the other people, we do still have to figure that out. I want to play with Mudkip for sure, and also want to rush max and try to be rank 1 with them, so I want to pick people out that I know don't do PVM as much and can grind a lot. One of the JMods on Twitter said they didn't even start the development of it yet though, so it's well over a year away. There is level 96 Hunter, level 97, level 98, 10.2 million XP later. There it is, 99 Hunter, 2020 total. So I'm up to 36,836 chins, And honestly, I have to say that I don't think this is going to be enough to get me to 99 ranged. Realistically, I'm probably going to need about 40k, and that's just because I started catching the chins when my hunter level was already pretty high. But I'm going to throw these first, and if I do end up needing more chins, I'm just going to come back here. It's really not that big a deal since I don't have to change out my inventory or anything. So going through the whole cave to get here, I honestly think I got the slowest path because it takes me like 6 minutes. As for my inventory, this is what I came up with. So since I can use 1 dose of ranging potion every 50k XP to keep all my ranging potions to 99. Having 6 of them means I can do a 2-hour trip because I use 3 per hour, and I do also use 4 staminas per hour, so I pretty much set myself up to be able to do 2-hour trips here, which is exactly the same as I was doing on my hardcore Ironman. It's only a little over 10 times to keep coming back up here. So here we go, I'm starting off at 70 ranged, and I'm gonna try my best to keep track of like how much XP per chin I'm getting at certain levels, and also how much XP per hour I'm getting, and I'll be sure to update you guys on that whenever I decide to do them. Level 80 ranged, 1.2 million XP gained. So I just started another trip. The last one I got from level 70 to 79 ranged, and at those levels I got about 520k XP per hour, and over those levels I averaged 277 XP per chin. As level 85 ranged, my XP per hour right now is up to 590k. I wasn't expecting to get close to 600 until I was in like the mid 90s, so this is definitely quicker than I remember it being. And my XP per chin is also up to 304 now. I just want to give like a little tip here. I don't know what this is like on RuneLite since I use the normal client, but if you go into the options and you set your NPC attack options to hidden, it makes it a lot easier to pick up these prayer pots here, because when you right click you won't see the options of all the monkeys stacked on each other. 92 ranged, halfway to 99. Another update on the XP per chin. It's now up to 333, which is the amount that I was expecting to get at 99, and I'm only halfway there now. Also, all the XP I've gained so far from chinning, you guys will see that in the top right. I've done this in the same day, and it's pretty early, so I think I might actually try to play like 20 hours and go for like a 10 mil XP range day or something. Another quick update, there's level 95, 8 million total XP gained. Hello again, here's another update, so up to 10.5 million range XP gained, and I'm also about halfway from 97 to 98. So the amount of XP you guys see up here on the counter, if you remember earlier in the video I mentioned I wanted to try to get 10 million ranged XP in a day. I actually somehow managed to do that. Yes, I'm really tired and I played way too much today. I'll show you guys my CML tracker as well on the screen. So yeah, 10.5 million ranged XP in a single day. That might be really nice. One thing that isn't nice is I only have 4,200 red chins left, and if my math is right, I don't have enough to actually get to 99. I'm going to continue to throw these, and when I run out, I'll just do the math and go do more hunter if I have to. But from what I understand right now, this should get me like 3 to 400k away from 99. Level 98 range, 2,674 chins left. So I'm 444k away from 99 ranged. I'm actually going to teleport here, so I have 498 chins left, which won't get me 99. Over this level, I did keep track of the amount of XP per chin I was getting, and it's up to 355 now, so with this number in mind, to finish out the rest of range, I need about 1,300 chins. So that means back to Hunter to catch 800 more, which is like 212k Hunter XP, so this will take about an hour and a half. Okay, there's the rest of the chins I need, so let's go and finish this. So there it is, guys, the 9th 99 on the account. There is 99 range, so I'm going to teleport out of here now. 45 chins left, so the math on that was pretty much on point. Same with the range potions. I only have 2 doses of those left, so that worked out perfectly. So with this 99, I am going to end the video here. This was an insane amount of work to put into one video. So I hope you guys did enjoy watching it. I have a few options on what I want to do next. I can either go and kill KQ and start doing the Desert Diary to unlock the NPC Anarta that makes unfinished potions for you. Since I do have a high range level, doing KQ is going to be really nice now, and I do still have my Carol's Bow. Or I could go back to doing Slayer and actually get 99 Slayer and 99 Magic. I mentioned to you guys before I wasn't going to use Magic for 99 Slayer, but I was rethinking my setup and I think I can do it now. But yeah, as usual, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. The next one I'm hoping to have out in maybe like 10 days, just like this one. So yeah, thank you guys as always, and I'll see you in that next video.